There's some landscaping going on this door, and there's a big truck and all of that. So if you hear that, I apologize. Hey, Money Central here, and welcome back to my channel, and Happy New Year. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys everything that I crocheted in the year of 2024. I made some progress with my crocheting, and there's some stuff that I still want to do in 2025. Yeah, I'm not gonna ramble for any longer, so without further ado, let's get into the video. So I'm gonna start with right here. These are actually crochet stockings. I thought it was very pretty, and I kind of never made anything Christmas decoration. I probably will make more in 2025, but I just want to give it his last glory for this video because, you know, I did like a pattern and I did one in different colors. Actually, I did a TikTok video of how I made it and everything, and that did okay. This is like my best project in December. Yeah, that's the first thing I made was these stockings. Here I made like a wall card hanging of a ghost. I made a ghost and this pumpkin, which came out very cute. I'm not going to pronounce it. I'm just going to put it right here. You know what this is. I followed a tutorial from Karen Kane on YouTube. Shout out to her. Obviously, I made a bigger version of it because, you know, I don't have a card. I just made one for my room, so it's been hanging on my bed for a minute, and I have the eyes. It was so cute. And here's the pumpkin, and it's made out of those, you know, those striped shade type of yarn, so different colors together, which I feel like it came out very cute. And of course I made other colors as well, but I wanted this one in particular, so this came out very cute. And speaking of more pumpkins, I made some more pumpkins in this maroon-ish color and of course the regular pumpkin color. And I had these on my nightstand table, you know, for decoration. Anyway, I followed the same tutorial as the pumpkin I did previously. This is the same pattern and everything, and it turned out cute, but obviously there are smaller versions. So the next thing I made is this ruffle hat. I started my crochet journey like in February of 2023, so I guess my anniversary is coming up. You know, I finally gave in and made my first ruffle hat. It's a black brim with brown shade yarn, black trimming in the end. I've been seeing this all over TikTok. You know, they made like regular ruffle hats, but this detail is very cute, and you can do it with other colors and patterns as well. This is technically my first ruffle hat that actually fits, because technically I had to start over because I did the 7 rounds and that was too big for my head, so I limited to 5, and it fits me very well. And there are plenty of tutorials out there for these. I also made this one with the brown shade yarn, and this time with the black inside, brown shades in the middle. So I kind of incorporated different type of colors. You know, with that yarn it's a lot, so I had to cut per color, which was kind of tedious, but definitely worth it in the end. I've been wearing it out recently. You know, in the year 2025, I'm wearing to wear my crochets out in the public more. So our next thing I made, or almost made, was this candy cane pillow. Kind of came out okay, except for this part. Obviously it's not finished. I didn't finish it. It's like I printed a pattern, but something went wrong in a way. I decided it was good while it lasted. I kind of liked the color scheme. Probably need to get a better yarn because it was hard for me to count, and these are single crochets, which came out beautiful, but when it came to up here, I got kind of confused. This is a fail. It happens. Epic fail. Anyway, I made this replica of a FAMU bucket hat, which this type of design is inspired by Kendall Tai. She made a video of how to do these letters here. So this is one of my proudest moments here. I put the pattern in the description. It says FAMU on it, obviously, but I don't go to FAMU, but I'll bump to somebody that does so they can have this hat. I finished this off around October. It's definitely, I will be making more like letter hats in 2020. So the next thing I made is this small granny square hat. So basically I just did like 5 granny squares and kind of made them to a hat. I think I made this with a 5.5 millimeter. Let me try it on. It seems to fit me very well, but if I do make this a bucket hat or something like that, it's probably gonna be a regular hat like this. Definitely I have a small head, so I definitely don't mind it. I made it into 4 different colors, obviously, and the ends with burgundy, which I kind of like. It did come out cute, I'm not gonna lie. This is one of my favorites right here. And speaking of favorites, the next thing I made, and this is definitely my favorite so far, is this Juneteenth Black History inspired cat beanie. So, you know, I was kind of skeptical at first. You know how you do the round circle and make sure it fits your head and all that stuff. So I was kind of skeptical at first, but you know, it came out very, very cute. I made this in June, like for Juneteenth. I made a video about that, but not on YouTube, but on TikTok. I'm probably gonna be making more cat beanies this year in different type of themes. I am definitely excited. So the next thing I made in a challenge is this Ninja Turtle inspired beanie. So obviously you can tell by the sizing of it. It's kind of big on my head, which I was talking about earlier. So I did this as a challenge of the first thing I seen on Pinterest challenge. That video is up. Had little problems with this hat, you know. I ended up starting over because of the sizing. My head's not that big. I like how the band came out, but the eyes are kind of wonky. Supposed to look like this picture that I was inspired by. So it kind of looks like it. It's not perfect, which is okay. It's definitely a trial and error type of thing. You have to have patience to do stuff like that, but you know, this came out cute. This came out cute. I'm kind of proud of it. So the next thing I made, of course, is another beanie. Obviously, I'm not surprised by it, but you know, see how big this is? But this is kind of reminding me of the One Piece hat that I've been seeing lately. Obviously, One Piece is trending all over. Obviously, it's been trending, but they have like food, restaurant. I guess I'm missing the band type of thing. Kind of big for me, but it will definitely hide like what's going on. I was just practicing. Just repracticing, and I made this with a 4.5 millimeter. I mean, you can make this bigger, you can make it smaller or whatever. So the next thing I made, kind of another granny square hat, but these have ruffles on them. But I didn't really like how the ruffles came out, so I took them out. This is kind of bothering me, and obviously I didn't read the end. I was thinking of reconstructing it in a way. Like, I thought it was cute at first, but now that I'm seeing it like in different colors, I mean, it could be cute for anybody. It's just me personally, because I don't like the light pink and the purple. It's kind of too dark. I'm not the biggest pastel pink type of person, so it's kind of like When I was working on the ruffles, I didn't like how they turned out. Kind of turned me away from ruffles for a while. I'm thinking of taking everything out in the granny square and kind of recycle the things that I made are these heart granny squares. And I did a lot of colors because I've been seeing this top right here since the beginning of 2024. So I wanted to do a top with it. And the first thing you do is make these squares. So I made like different type of colors. I don't know, is it enough for the top? I also did these different types of white and blues here. I don't think it's enough. The goal for 2025 is to actually get this top together and finish it. I definitely probably had to make more squares because according to the top, it's kind of like 2 squares high and there's a strap and all that, so I definitely need to finish that. So the next thing I made, which I was definitely excited for when the pattern came out, is this kind of crisscrossy type of top. I'm gonna show you how it how it works. This is how it's supposed to look when, you know, everything comes together. This is like some practice yarn I did. Like, one is kind of too stretchy, and this one kind of did fine. I did this with a 5mm hook, so it kind of came out okay. But what I'm kind of worried about is I kind of made this a little too big, but not too big, but it need to be in a little bit. So I was kind of skeptical when I first came out with it. So, you know, it kind of looks like a vest in a way, but, you know, supposed to be one of those crisscross tops. I can definitely wear it in the summertime. And these are just double crocheted rectangle-ish. It wasn't kind of hard, but it was hard like doing the building, because you kind of building from this all the way up. So that was definitely the hardest part, but I got through it. So I think I'm planning of doing these again, especially during the summertime. Next thing I made in 2024 is this. This is supposed to be a crochet mesh top, which I didn't finish because I need to add the stripes to it. This will turn out as a cute top for the summertime. This definitely came out cute. I just need to finish it. I will make this like a tank top. It kind of works for what I'm needing, so I had to make some stripes in the same color. This will definitely be perfect for Pride. Definitely excited for this, to finish this in a way. So, you know, stay tuned for that. So the next thing I made is a scrap yarn cap beanie. Like, this was definitely too big for my head and it was kind of too small. It wasn't enough. That was all the yarn that I had at the moment, but I definitely have more now. Obviously it's a little too short for my head, but it did come out cute. Maybe in the future, I think this is bisexual. I didn't have like the hot pink. I was in my granny square era this year, but I never able to attach them together until I did the hats. I'm trying to figure out the better way to attach these because I kind of want to make a bag. That is coming up, so I'm excited. Last but definitely not least, what I made in 2024 are these. I made a beanie, like a two-tone beanie. You know, but that's not all. I decided to make bunny beanies because I felt like those are cuter. These are my best sellers, but I decided to take a break from them. There wasn't a lot of demand for them, so I decided to take a break and explore other options. These are two-tone bunny beanies, obviously because of the bunny ears. There's also a tutorial on this, and I'll also put it in the description below. These came out cute, and these are some prototype. Like, I did one for Halloween. I kind of did like bigger ears for a prototype. I didn't like them, so I'm not going to do these type of ears anymore. I did a Christmas one right here. This is Christmas, and I also did this one. This is also like Christmas, Santa Claus, candy cane, or Valentine's Day if somebody likes red and white for Valentine's Day, or just that color in general. Completely up to them. They are very cute, but I'm not going to do them as big. I just need to modify the pattern and make sure it has that perfect fit. This also is teaching me, you know, I need to modify it and kind of cut things down a little bit. Okay, so that concludes everything that I crocheted in the year of 2024. I am so excited for what I'm able to make this year. I will be definitely making more things that I would like to see, and I downloaded some photos from Pinterest last night so I can make like a mood board of what my styling of crocheting is gonna be like for 2025, and actually finish these projects so I can showcase more of the talent. I'm definitely excited for 2025. I hope you guys enjoy watching me, and if you want more videos from me, please subscribe, like the video, make sure your notifications are turned on, and follow me on my social medias. Alright, I'm out of here, so I'll see y'all next time. Bye!
From my baby, something steady, Gucci, the 5-star lady, body physically sexy, something steady.